So here is the greatest Renko strategy that there is. And we're going to need a few indicators. First of all, we're going to have this one open right here. Go over the indicators later. How we get our daily bias is I'm on box 3 traditional on Renko setting. I'm going to go to the hour. Not going to take a trade until after 10 a.m. 10 a.m. gives me my bias. This is 9:30. Here's 10. This is where the new candle formed at 10. And it went bullish. This little block right here is the 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. range for New York. This is for New York. Here's New York. It's Tuesday. That's Thursday. Where did Wednesday go? Guess it's broken. Or Wednesday didn't do it. There's really no movement. Tuesday, see how it comes up. I'm bullish. Comes up through on Monday. I'm bullish. Comes down. I'm bearish. That's how I get my daily bias. Go back to the 1 second. With Renko's time, doesn't really mean much. It's for indicators to work. So our trade that we're wanting to catch is this one right here. That's what we're wanting to catch. Everything else before then, don't care. So in order to catch this range breakout, this is the top of the 1030 range right here. See 1030, here's the top. We're looking for price to break out of there, and we're either going to target the previous high, use a fixed risk to reward like, I don't know, 10, 20, whatever you feel comfortable with, or we can target other opening ranges or other ranges, session ranges or daily ranges, whatever's above us we're going to target. But to find which time is this breakout actually happening is, well, it's not that hard. And I'm going to show you real quick how this works. So we're going to use this. So basically what we do throughout the day is we set an alert. This is our VWAP right here, our session VWAP. We're going to set an alert. If we're long bias, we're setting an alert for price to cross up. Oops. Where is it? There. This our VWAP. Every time it closes, we're going to get a ding. This is going to stop us from taking trades that don't matter or are not A1 or A+ setups. So every time we get a ding, the price is pushing up over the VWAP, we're going to come look, and we're going to take these right here. This is the stochastic momentum indicator. And basically it is showing you when pullbacks are over, and it's showing you momentum when we're out of the ranges. But this is what a pullback, a proper pullback looks like. You come down below this line, gets red, whatever, comes back up and it crosses over this line. That is the proper pullback. And when we get price that goes over the VWAP, we're going to look at a couple things. Going to make sure that these two are green, moving up, these bands are green. We're over VWAP, and we're looking for a proper pullback. And here's one right here. So we would take this trade, and when we get into profit, we would trail our stop right here. And if it's a breakout, it's not coming back down. So we get broke out, so that's not the trade, obviously. And then this is not a proper pullback. Not a proper pullback. Not a proper pullback. Nope. This one is. So we would take this. But is the candle Is it green? Nope. See how this red? We're not taking that. We're not taking that trade. So not proper, not proper, not proper. This one is proper. And we are... Oh, well, these colors didn't match, so we would stay out anyways. And this one, colors don't match, so we're staying out. This one kinda is. Let's look at it. Nope, it crossed underneath, so we would be avoiding that. Okay, so none of these actually gave us a signal, and this one broke even. So, and then here we go. We're over VWAP again, and we are green, and we have an immediate proper pullback while we're over VWAP, while we're green and green. So we're gonna take that trade right on this candle here. Oh, wrong one. Short. This candle here. Stop loss is going right below the VWAP. And we are targeting left, right, whatever. So we're going to target the top of this over here. Or we can target a fixed ratio, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Or we can go to opening ranges. Let's find that real quick. It's a little more advanced than what I planned on doing in this video, but I'm going to make a video about these right here. And you can target the next opening range. It's a Friday, so I highly suggest you don't. But any other day of the week, I would. And that would end up being a 31 risk to reward if it actually hit. We don't know if it's going to hit, obviously. But yeah, if you targeted the left over here, you would have had almost a 10 RR. And we're just using the VWAP and some bands and a pullback. This got all messed up. So our entry was right here, and then this was right here. Right, see right there. Yep. Got into a little bit of drawdown. Let's see. 6 or 35 ticks. And it was smooth sailing from there. And let's see, how many ticks did you actually put on this? Why did it do that? Jesus. I'll just start over with it. Where are we? Right here. We targeted this high. There we go. That would be 527 ticks. And that would be catching the range break. And obviously your risk is whatever you're putting in, but the risk to reward was almost 10. So if you're using a fixed percentage, 2% or something, that's almost 20%. VWAP is where your stop loss goes. Okay, so we're going to go over the indicators that I'm using here. First one is the TTF SMC Toolkit. This is the one that's giving you the ranges, etc. It's all automatic. It also has alerts for when they break out of the range, which can be helpful sometimes. So here's my settings for it. And then based on what session I'm trading, I select these, or you can leave them all on, whatever you want to do. And I turn off the fractals. I don't really care for fractals. And the next one is the opening range. It's right here. Don't have any, it's just default settings on that. Then my VWAP indicator, which is about me. So VWAP right here. I think your VWAP is out. That's because it's from TradingView themselves. So the VWAP auto anchor, that's it right there. And my settings for that is just I have whatever color you want. So I make it big so I can see it easy. I deselect all of this. I don't have the bands multiplier, and then I make sure I have session selected. And then my market bias, which is this. Those are the bands. So you need two of these on your chart. I set one to 1 minute time frame, 50-57, and then obviously the colors, whatever you want to do with those, and then your opacity. And then the other one I set to chart 907. And then the super trend, if you want to use that for getting buy signals to help you out, here is the one I use right here. Don't always use it, but it's there. And here are the settings. I just have 300 ATR, HL23 style. I only have the buy and sell selected. I don't have any other stuff on there. Then we have two down here. The first one, this is what's powering the candles. That's the only reason I have it. It's the standardized MACD Heikin Ashi transforms by Eli Cobra. This indicator right here is probably my most favorite indicator I've ever used. And here are the settings. And then bar coloring. I use midline bar coloring. And that colors the bar based on if the MACD is bullish or not. Okay, so anything over this line here is going to be bullish. Anything below it is red. And it works very, very well. You see this. So, I mean, you can use it for all kinds of strategies, all kinds of trading. You can buy in here, whatever confluences you want to use. Close at a red, buy again, and then close at the next red. And you're seeing huge runs. But that's my favorite indicator probably. And then, so I just drop that down. I don't use it when we're trading. It's just to color my bars, so I don't have to look at one less thing to look at. You can also color the candles based on this candles. So if you see that, you get a run red out, a run red out. So that's a strategy in itself. Here you go, drop blue out. You know what I mean? And it's pretty powerful stuff. Works very well. I like it a lot. But I leave it on the midline for this when I'm doing these range breaks. Anyways, and then my stochastic, I have a hard time saying that for a reason, indicator is right here. It's the one I use, and my settings are right here. And my style settings are right here. And those are the rundown on the indicators that I'm using to make all this work. And I hope it helps you out.